My name is Alicia and welcome to the Destination Beauty channel. Today we're going to be talking about pale girls and summertime. I am a very pale girl myself and I live in Arizona where temperatures regularly hit 115 degrees and up. So it's really important in the summertime to have a makeup routine that can protect my skin and that's not going to completely melt off. So I'm just going to tell you a couple of tips and tricks that I use to make sure that I don't get sunburned and to make sure my makeup stays on in the summer. Both are very important and pretty easy to follow. First and foremost, as I'm sure you know, is sunscreen. It's really important and it's really easy to do nowadays. Used to be you had to use gunky, yucky sunscreen, but now there are a lot of products that can get you that sun protection without feeling gross and heavy and sticky. The one that I'm using today is by L'Oreal Paris and it's called Silky Sheer BB Face Lotion and it has SPF 50. I really like this because it has a really nice texture. It kind of reminds me of a primer. It's very silky smooth and it's going to give you, in addition to all of that SPF, which is great if you're on the more pale side like myself, it's going to give you a little bit of coverage. You can see it is tinted, but it looks a lot darker than it shows up, so I applied it to my skin and it's just giving a little bit of coverage, but more so than coverage, it's just evening everything out. So I feel like this in the summertime is enough for me to get by. I might apply a little bit more concealer or a little bit more foundation, but something else you can do if you want more coverage is to actually mix this with your foundation, and that way you're getting more coverage than just the BB lotion alone, but it's not going to feel as thick and heavy as wearing foundation on top of it. Now, after I've applied that, I like to keep my makeup on the more minimal side because I don't like the feel of heavy makeup in the summertime, but I do think it's important to accentuate the key features of your face. So I like to do my brows, I like to do at least mascara, and I like to apply product to my cheeks, and that includes contour. So for contour, I like to use powder products because cream products can feel really heavy, especially since you need to set them after you apply them with a powder. So it just kind of makes sense if you want something lightweight to just go straight for a powder. So I apply my contour to the hollows of my cheeks, around the hairline, to the jawline, and then just the sides of my nose, and then my highlight I do underneath my eyes, on the cheekbones, on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and then on the chin. For my eyes, again, I like to keep it simple. If I'm applying eyeshadow, I generally am going to do something that is maybe just a little bit darker than my skin tone, just to have a little bit of a depth of color there, and I'll apply it to the lid and then maybe into the crease. But what I'll usually do is a brighter eyeliner. So right now I'm wearing the Silky Seam in True Teal by L'Oreal Paris. This is a great one because you can apply it just underneath your eyes if you want a little bit of pop of color, or you can actually do what I did, which was to apply it all the way around the eyes to kind of give like a really bright cat eye. I thought that this looked really cool, a very simple way to still have a bright, fun summer look. And if you're worried about the eyeliner not setting and moving around your face potentially, you can always set it with a similar colored eyeshadow. I did that today and I used one of the infallible colors, and this is in Endless Sea. Final touch for the eyes is to use a mascara. Using a waterproof mascara is probably not a bad idea during the summertime, but if you don't have issues with your mascara running, you're probably okay with a regular one. That one's kind of up to you. For lips, if you want to wear something more than just a lip balm, I really like using a glossy, juicy lip product. I like it because it's not a lot of color, it's very soft, it's not sticky at all, and it gives that really nice, wet, juicy look. I really like that for summertime. Last step I think is super important and will keep your makeup on all throughout the day, and that is using a setting spray. I have this one from L'Oreal Paris and it's the Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This is really cool and easy to use. You just shake the bottle and apply it in an X motion across your face and then in a T motion, so it gets all of the areas. It's a really fine mist, so in the summer it feels awesome on your skin, and then it's just going to set all of your makeup in place so that it's not going to move. Using something like this is the easiest way to make your makeup last as long as it possibly can in the summer heat. Alright, I think that's about it for my tips and tricks for pale girls during the summertime. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to Destination Beauty, and I'll see you next time.